We're wasting time.
The old girl is going to freak out when she sees them two. Now let me take Elizabeth in and I'll talk to her on my own.
She'll be quite all right as long as you do as you're told. Understand?
You're a bastard, Duncan, a real bastard.
Message from Sergeant Park. Be aware that Elizabeth Latham, the child of the escapee Chrissy Latham, has been abducted by two men and may have been taken to the address you're going to. The child is female, 2 years old, with blonde curly hair. Sergeant Park will meet you at the address as soon as possible.
Please make them stop. I haven't got it, I swear to you. Please.
Look, they're not going to believe you because Hannah's told me the money's here. Now just give it to them and they'll go away.
No, please don't break that. Be careful. Oh.
It's all right, Mrs. Simpson, don't worry. I'll make them stop. Now look here, you. She's told you that the money's not here. Hannah could have lied to me. Just leave her stuff alone.
Now listen here, sweetheart. You better start praying it is here, because if he thinks you've started some kind of double cross, you're going to wish you were back inside.
Damn.
.35 to VKC.
Go ahead, 35.
Would you please inform Sergeant Park that we have arrived at 17 Ignatius Street?
Roger, 35.
Looks like that beacon is here. 2 men and a woman answering Latham's description have just gone in.
Look, did she tell you where she might have taken it? Well, there must have been something she said.
I don't know anything. Please make them go away.
Now, look, Mrs. Simpson, please, you've got to try and think. There's no telling what these blokes are going to do if they don't get that money. To both of us.
Listen, you old bag, that money's here and I want it now. Now, you understand?
I haven't got it, I swear.
Leave her alone. She hasn't got the rotten money. Can't you get that through your bloody thick head?
Who's that? Get Frank. I said get Frank! Move!
Mrs. Simpson, open up, it's the police. We'd like to have a word with you.
What's wrong? It's the police.
Right, don't come any closer! Get back or I'll blow a hole in the old girl!
You trigger-happy bastard, you couldn't wait to start firing that thing, could you?
Well, what else are we supposed to do? Invite him in for a bloody beer?
Just shut up and check the back, see if we can get out of this place. And keep a lid on that bloody gun, we're in enough trouble now. Come.
Well, what's Duncan doing?
He's disappeared.
Disappeared? He's got the baby!
Do you want to get yourself
I
killed?
want my baby! That bastard's not getting her!
Shut up! You'll finish up getting us all killed.
I can't stand this waiting any longer, B. Jesus, why won't they tell me something? Surely the police must be there by now. Stupid bitch! Why did I get involved in the first place? If anything happens to my mother, I'll kill her. I'll bloody kill her! Run in front of the guards if I have to!
Hey, Hannah, now come on, love. Getting all upset isn't going to help your mother. Besides, the cops probably got there before Latham and her mates anyway. She'll be back here any tick of the clock, you'll see.
No, I'm sorry, we haven't heard a thing. Mrs. Morris, I've got to get out of here. I've got to see the governor. Please, I've got to know what's happening to my mother. I can't stand this any longer. I'm sorry, that's impossible. Look, we haven't heard any news. I'm sure if something had happened to her, we would have heard. Do you want to sit and tell me something?
Mrs. Morris!
Yes, Smith?
Can't you tell her something unofficially?
Smith, I don't know anything.
Then you've got another problem on your hands, haven't you?
Oh, what's that?
What are you going to do with Latham when she comes back?
What do you mean?
She's not going to find the company in here very good for her health.
Smith, don't start threatening other prisoners, or you'll find yourself in more trouble than you can handle.
I'm not. I'm just stating facts. If anything happens to Mrs. Simpson, then Chrissy is in big strife.
Told you we should have blasted our way out. The place is swarming with them.
Why don't you let Mrs. Simpson go? She hasn't done nothing to you.
Just shut up, both of you. Now, it's your fault we're here in the first place, so don't push your luck. Now just shut up and let me think.
Is everyone in position?
Yes, sir.
You in there. This is the police. Throw out your weapons. We have the building surrounded. You have 3 minutes to come out. Throw out your guns and there'll be no more shooting.
No!
Come on, Frank. We're going. We'll use the old lady for cover. What about the money? Will you forget about the money? We're going to be lucky to get out of here alive. We're coming out! Anybody makes the wrong move, the old lady gets it! Answer it.
Hello? Where's my baby, you bastard?
It's Campbell.
She'll be fine as long as you do what you're told.
I'm not doing nothing for you. When I get out of here, I'm going to tell the cops everything.
That's very unnecessary and very foolish. We have a deal, Chrissy. When you get back inside Wentworth, you get the information I want from Hannah, and Elizabeth will be set free unharmed. Furthermore, I'll make it worth your while. That's my final offer, Chrissy, and considering the circumstances, it's a very generous one. Now let me speak to Benny.
He wants to talk to you.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Come on. Sit down. Yeah.
I'll be brief, Benny. I want you and Frank to give yourselves up. You'll have a perfect alibi for the bailiff job. I'll get you the best lawyer in town to handle the little problem you've got now, and there'll be 15,000 each in it for you when you get out. With parole, you'll be out in no time.
And what about holding the old lady? They'll throw away the key.
She won't be any problem. I guarantee she won't press any charges. There's only one snag. My name mustn't be mentioned, otherwise the deal's off. They're gonna get you anyway, Benny. At least this way you can lie back and enjoy it.
Time is up.
Hold your fire. We're coming out.
Look, I can't tell you his name. It's as simple as that. I'll be putting my mother and myself straight back into the same situation.
You didn't do much for her when you got tied up with these people in the first place. If we hadn't arrived when we did, there's no telling how your mother would have finished up.
It all boils down to this. You can't guarantee me you can make the charges stick, and that means I can't tell you. It's just not worth it.
I've already told you we will arrange protection.
No, no way. I'd much rather be alive in here than dead on the outside before I gave evidence.
Come on, Hannah. You can't really expect me to believe this guy is that heavy.
People get as heavy as they have to protect themselves, and this guy has a lot to protect.
So have you. Getting out of here for a start. Look, Hannah, I am trying to help you. But I've got people who reckon that you are responsible for Latham's kid being abducted.
Yeah? Well, they're wrong.
They don't think so. And they want me to prove it for them.
You can't. I had nothing to do with that.
And that's what I told them. I said that you were a good kid. and that you would cooperate.